fatherhood to permanently end, has left red-faced as Charles cut Duke name off mercilessly his will. Prince Harry has been skewered by palace insiders for his latest comments in an interview, with Prince Charles said to be furious. Today, April 21st, marked Her Majesty's 96th birthday, with her Platinum Jubilee taking place over the first weekend of June. On Wednesday, April 20th, Harry said he visited to make sure the Queen is protected and got the right people around her in an interview. In the interview with NBC, Harry admitted he doesn't know if he'll return for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. However, speaking of his meeting with his grandmother, the Duke said, "It was great. It was really nice to see her in some element of privacy. Being with her it was great, it was just so nice to see her, she's on great form. She's always got a great sense of humor with me and I'm just making sure that she's protected and got the right people around her. Both Meghan and I had tea with her, so it was really nice to catch up with her. We have a really special relationship, we talk about things that she can't talk about with anybody else." According to the Daily Mail, Harry's decision to step down from royal duties, and to carry out interviews with accusations against his family, caused the Queen great heartache. A royal source has now told the outlet of a sense of shock at his breathtaking arrogance, and also made clear that many felt Harry's delusion knew no bounds. He said, "It is the Queen's birthday and despite a difficult year people are working full steam ahead on making her Platinum Jubilee an event to remember that properly honors such a remarkable woman. She just doesn't deserve this." I have no idea what intention he may or may not have had in saying this, but Harry needs to start thinking before he opens his mouth. Stephen Glover also wrote for the outlet and took issue with Harry's claim he wanted to make sure Her Majesty was protected. He said, "Generous souls may say the prince was simply expressing concern for her welfare, as she has not been in the best of health recently. But the 12-word utterance, just making sure she's protected and got the right people around her, implies that those looking after her could be doing a better job. It is a preposterous thing to say." While Harry and his wife Meghan have been more than 5,000 miles away in California, courtiers have been working around the clock to care for the Queen, and members of her family have been visiting her. Harry's raising the possibility that she mightn't have been properly looked after was an insult. Courtiers aside, several members of the Queen's family will feel put out. Foremost among them may be Prince Charles and Prince William. Lorraine Kelly, host of ITV's Lorraine, has also questioned the Duke's comments, as a royal expert said it may be best not to do interviews. Speaking on Thursday, she said, "We're just not quite sure about that, so we're going to be talking to some experts today to find out what exactly he was on about." What was he talking about? The royal correspondent told GB News, Prince Charles has reached the end of his tether, they haven't been in contact, and had they have started blurting about that meeting, that would have been the end of it. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's bombshell book, which is slated to release later this year, is expected to expose an inside account of Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage. While speculation around what the Duke of Sussex will discuss in his book is rife, it is thought that he will include his account to expose details on his parents' marriage, including the breakdown of that relationship. Royal correspondent Tom Skies spoke to US Weekly and stated that the Duke of Sussex will really go for Camilla in the process of speaking about his late mother's marriage to the Prince of Wales. "If you really think what a publisher is going to pay $20 millions for, it's the inside account of the breakdown of that marriage," he said. "It would just be naive to think that Camilla wouldn't be indicted in some way and blamed for that. He, Harry, was all very young when this happened.